Hey, this is Allison.
And this is Nina.
And this is Chaotic Good, your anything but neutral reality TV podcast.
And we are recapping Traitors US Season 4, episodes 4 and 5, which we completely recapped all together in our part 1 episode. But in this episode, we're going to talk about all the fun bits.
It is part 2, y'all. Part 2. And we are going to be covering fashion. We're going to be doing an alignment chart. If you're like, what's an alignment chart? You'll see in just a moment.
Oh, you'll see. Yeah.
Because we're named Chaotic Good, which we already said, but that comes from like the alignment chart that goes from the axis of chaos to evil, or chaos to law, evil to good.
Yes.
And so we're going to be ranking all the things from the season, and the fashion is so good in Traitors.
It is so fun. It's like a different character in the show, you know?
Yes, Sex in the City, New York City is a character. Fashion
in the Traitors is a character
at the castle is so good, and I feel like we have to give so much attention to that thing called strategy, that thing called murders and banishments and traitors,
game plans.
Okay, well, we just did that for literally 2 hours.
Yeah, we did.
And so now we are ready to talk about the fashion. So I'm gonna let Nina kick us off.
All right. Well, I wanted to talk about, or at least start off with, some of the themes that we see in Traitors Fashion, because like how we mentioned, the fashion in Traitors it's a different character. It's very important. Like, you can tell. I wonder if the producers like tell them to like, oh hey, like it's gonna be Traitors, like dress up. Like, I wonder who started that, because, or maybe it is just also what like Alan Cummings.
Oh yeah,
outfits and costumes are so elaborate that maybe it just makes everybody else want to dress up. Like there's definitely, you can tell that people definitely like bring outfits for Traitors, and like specifically for this show.
Stylists,
yes,
are employed.
Yeah,
they have quite a task at hand. What a fun job too.
Oh my gosh,
I am going to do my best in the show notes to include credits for a stylist for some of our different players in this season. But if I miss anything, please comment. We want to like know who did what and how this all came together. But yeah, I just want to add that.
Yeah. Also, if y'all know the specific designers, I also couldn't easily find or search the different, like Jam's amazing like pixelated coat. Like, what is, like, where's that from? Does somebody
okay.
Do you know? Okay.
So,
sorry.
well, no, I don't know, but the thing that brings this to mind is we have a problem here, and it's the fact that fashion is such an important piece of this show.
It is.
But I've been listening to a lot of recaps out there, been listening to a lot of the media. People are not talking about the fashion and the detail that we want. It is so hard to even get images of all these people's outfits. Like, we're just trying to do like quick screen grabs as they're like walking across to the breakfast table. And I want to be like, Maura, stop. Face the camera.
Face the camera. Pose.
Like, we need to see this full
I'm going to need
outfit.
some light. I'm going to need a flash. And I'm going to need a full body. Okay? I'm going to need a full body. I'm going to need a detailed photograph also. I want to see the makeup. I want to see the hair. I want to see the gloves. I want to see the jewelry. Why won't you people give that to me?
There are a few people on their Instagram profiles that are like going into in depth on what they're doing for their outfits, but a lot of people, it's like, no, you just walk across a castle in a fit, and then we don't know anything about it. Yeah. And so we would love to learn more, but we are going to recap what we can.
Yes. And some amazing themes that I've been seeing in this season. Well, the first thing that comes to mind is all the cheetah print. There has been some amazing like cheetah and leopard print in this season. I mean, right off the bat, we get Lisa Rinna's first like intro outfit where she is bedecked head to toe in cheetah print, from the tippy top of her head, from her like fedora, for her hat, to like her shoes. Like the whole outfit is all completely leopard, and we see her actually wearing this print again in a furry coat, like a furry jacket. I also loved Maura's interpretation of the leopard print with this like, again, I'm like, it almost looks like a vest dress, if that makes sense. But it looks expansive. I'll say that. And it looks so good. And how she wears it is with a gorgeous little beret, which is another, like, Another theme that we
There,
see a lot this
in
season.
episode 5, breakfast.
Oh my gosh.
There are 3 berets at breakfast. Have you ever been to a brunch? Have you ever been to a hang where like 3 of the girls are wearing berets?
I haven't.
How are we so lucky?
I know, to get this, what I would give to be at a breakfast where there's like at minimum 3 berets.
Minimum.
And some of my favorites have included jams. I believe it's Gucci, leather black beret that he wears for his intro outfit.
Yes.
Mora's, yes, black beret that she has this like loose pin of like a little like diamond star, and it's just and I am like, ooh, okay, like cool, it's alternative, but the way it's just hanging, it felt kind of like, oh, just get it. Oh girl, you got a little something, hanging on your blocking your gorgeous face, girl. So I just thought that was funny. It was kind of giving like Colonel, like, you know, those like medals, that they have. It kind of felt like that, but it was just like hanging off her hat. I also loved Candace's green beret that she wears with that like silky
like gold
yellow gold. What would you even? I was trying to figure out what to even call that, like pajama suit, like lounge suit.
Yeah, those rich jewel colors were really nice.
Gorgeous. So we mentioned in part 1 how blazers have taken over. There are so many amazing blazers this season. And from tweed to silk to...
We've got oversized. Caroline Stanbury was rocking an oversized blazer when she entered the castle, and then Kristen Kish's blazers are like cut so fine to her body.
Yes.
Yeah, and yeah,
I loved Natalie's blazer where it looks like she's wearing nothing underneath it.
Yeah.
That was hot.
My take is the blazers have been done.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think it's a few things with like Scottish Castle or something about Traitors. It's like we have to do silly little hats. Keep doing that.
Yeah.
I'll never be done with that. Headbands. I am done with the headbands personally. And then the blazers and plaid.
Yeah.
And I just we'll talk about this more in a minute, but I feel like there's like just other ways to go. And still do some bold fashion looks.
Yes.
But yeah,
and a great example of that is Monet's gorgeous like brocade jacket.
Yes.
That's like that light blue, also like yellow or gold color to it. Maybe
it's
like a
stiff,
little bit of green.
It's formal, it's creative, it's colorful. Like it is actually it's like a very finely tailored. Like I'm so for like things being very tailored.
Yes.
It's just I've seen the shape of a blazer. Like I feel like blazers have been done like 9 ways to Sunday.
That's true. But I did like in these last couple of episodes that just came out, I did want to do a little call out to my favorite blazers that I've seen, which is Monet's murder outfit.
Oh yeah,
that gorgeous caramel blazer with all the brooches and the big
Well, I thought it was interesting is that Dorinda had like
exactly.
Okay, I'll let you go.
And that was my other favorite one that I wanted to call out. Yeah, it was like almost like a silvery gray blazer with all of these like cameo brooches on it. I also loved that, and I loved that it was like, wow,
was like
so
an identical look to Monet.
Oh, I found it to be more
because I felt like they both had like their lapels were like covered in brooches or cameos.
I saw it as like siblings. I saw it as like sibling looks. Like Dorinda's the brooches were all very specific. Like they were all cameos. They're all like like that half face. And they were all circular. And then I felt like Monet's felt more like...
the brooches were different. Allison, it's a completely different look. Hers were cameos, his were brooches.
Yeah, it's different. Well, I felt like his was more like almost like little tchotchkes. Like maybe not all of them were even brooches. Maybe it was just like a fun little like ornament or something, and it was just like tacked on, or maybe it was like an earring that's like put on, but it's fun because it's like sparkly.
He was being murdered and he put all those little trinkets on
to
be killed.
What did that woman in Gilded Age, the one that her husband wanted to divorce her, and she was like all ready to go to the opera, and she's like, wow, to think that I've bedecked myself in all these gewgaws and gaggles and what I shouldn't have done. And that line is just like so outrageous when it's like a very serious moment.
Yeah.
That's kind of that's how I felt when Monet was getting murdered. I'm like, oh my gosh, I wish I wasn't all bedecked and begogged. Another thing I wanted to bring up, so I watched Monet's exit interview, if you will, in the Traitors official podcast.
Yeah.
And they brought up how, everyone is doing like their own glam, because that was something I was thinking about. Because, with these, we watch The Housewives, and they're all about like having their glam team. And when they travel, they bring glam, or they find glam wherever they go. And so I was curious. I was like, I wonder if these like gorgeous gals, are bringing glam with them or hiring local. But no, it sounds like everyone has to do their own glam.
Wow.
Which makes
Candace is borrowing Tara's wand curler.
That's right.
Because Candace is broke, and so now Tara is safe for life as long as Candace remains a traitor. Exactly.
Which I loved. And it also makes me think about the talent of Mora, because I don't know, that looking at these photos, I don't know if she's wearing wigs or if she really is just like, she has a hairstyle that's very versatile. But like one day she has like a tight bun, like slick back, like clean girl hair. The next she has bangs, like fully like blunt bangs. The next she has a bob. And I'm like, oh wow. Like it makes me think of Monet again. And it also makes me think like, wow, we have a lot to thank the drag and queer community for the glam. Because we did not, and by we, I mean like white women, I don't think knew the power of glam and wigs and contouring, like makeup and clothes, really, really, until drag queens and something like RuPaul's Drag Race that Monet Exchange was on, like became such a part of like pop culture and the zeitgeist, and us like watching videos of them getting ready and the makeup that they use, and they use this specifically because it lasts all night while they're doing their gigs. I don't know, it just really made me, maybe go down this rabbit hole of like, oh wow, we have so much to thank them for.
Yeah, that's a great point.
Yeah. And I know we were talking about hats earlier, and that was like another rabbit hole that I went down. I'm just like, wow, our society is missing hats and gloves. I was thinking like, wow, how much money would some women save on manicures?
Yeah,
if we just had our gloves. If we just had our gloves on. I'm also specifically thinking of Candace's, those like see-through gloves that she wore in her like stewardess outfit, which is one of my top faves. I love that outfit so much. I can't stop thinking about it. And with a matching hat. I will say Candace matches, like, I love that she matches all of her headwear to her outfit. And again, it made me think, I'm like, wow, we used to do that. We used to do that as a society.
No, if you see like archival footage from like the 50s, the 30s, everyone on the street wearing hats and like suits and like, formal, like really like nice clothes.
Yes.
Not a very casual podcast. I will say I am dressing as an homage to Ron today because he had a funky sweater very similar, and I was like, I've got one of those.
I love it. It almost looks identical to his.
Yeah. My husband's grandma got this thrifting and then gave it to me.
Oh my gosh.
So
did she get it did she see that and was like, this looks like Allison?
I guess so. She gives me a lot of random stuff, though.
Yeah.
I will
say, it is very fun and colorful.
Sweater like I just gave you recently, that cable knit.
Yes.
Like sweater, that's also a grandma thrifted piece.
Oh my gosh, thank you, Grandma. It's lovely. I love the sweater.
I think she just like sees things and is like, must have. And then they just go to people like me, granddaughter.
Oh my gosh. I love the idea of being that kind of like older woman that just like sees a piece of clothing and it's like, this isn't for me, but it deserves to not be sitting in this like dusty thrift store. It needs life. It needs to be out with the people, and I will find the person that this belongs to. Yes. I want to be that person. So I love that his grandma does that. And yes, if you're watching the video, my sweater is an homage to Colton's sweater, which is an homage to Princess Diana's famous sheep sweater.
Black sheep.
Yeah, the black sheep, right? That has like all the little white sheep and then a singular black sheep. But mine, instead of sheep, it's since we live in Athens, Georgia, they're all little Uggas, which is the University of Georgia's mascot. But I still have my little black Ugga right over here. And why did I go down that rabbit hole?
I feel like I started it, but you were talking about the little hats and how people used to wear hats.
Oh my gosh, yeah. So I've been, went down on the rabbit hole, and I loved how she's matched. I love how Candace has matched all of her headwear to her outfits, especially when it's so specific, like the pink headband with the pink dress, and it's the same color pink.
It's the same material.
It's the same material.
Likely like specially made.
Yes.
I'm guessing.
Like
yeah.
I just does some of it look outrageous? Yes, but this is what I'm talking about with Traitors, like the detail that people go to with these outfits.
And
is
me
so
even
much
I will say like
fun.
a caveat of like me being like, I'm tired of the headbands, I'm tired of the blazers. Everyone looks incredible.
Oh yeah. No,
I would say everyone looks incredible except for like some dudes that look.
So that's where I was. So that's what I'm gonna
incredible.
be getting into next. The things
they just look normal, and I'm like, normal isn't right here.
It isn't right, and it leads me into the things that we are tolerating at the moment in Traitors, which is there's a lot of amazing, gorgeous fashion happening. And there's also a lot of not fashion. And I'm talking to my normie boys in this cast. Y'all are gorgeous. Y'all are fun. But damn it, would it kill you to wear an Oxford shoe? Would it kill you to wear a tweed jacket? A vest? Just like I was saying, I'm like, oh, we know that people prepare to come to the Traitors.
So like when we say normie, we mean like just like normal nice guy.
Normal nice guy who in and of itself like do dress nice, right? Like
they're definitely dressing like their wife has put them in clothes that they will go on a date on.
I literally was thinking about Stephen Coletti, and
it's
how
definitely
he
like
looks.
It's like your wife is dressing you and not a stylist is dressing you.
100%. He looks like he's picking up his kids from like school. That's what he looks like. And then they're gonna like, it's Friday, they're gonna go out to a pizza place afterwards. Like that's what he's dressing up as. So like stuff like that. I'm just like, these boys, just like how the women, you can tell, prepare to come to Traitors with their lurks. I'm gonna need these boys to do the same.
And I think there's some like I think there's some like hashtag normie guys that are like stepping it up a notch, but I don't think they still understand like how extreme they should go for Traitors. So like last week's recap, I was talking about how especially the strategy CBS reality gamer type guys, if you were coming in as being like a normie nice looking guy, I think you should go avant-garde, couture, dress like a clown, go to the upteenth. So it's like Ian Terry was wearing like nice suits. Yeah. Like definitely like nicer suits. Rob Cesternino had some like bolder plaid.
He did. Yeah, which I did enjoy.
Because I listened to his podcast a lot. He's normally like a button-down regular plaid kind of guy. But now he was doing like bigger, brighter color of plaid. I'm like, no.
You gotta...
You
gotta keep going.
We gotta like, I would say a good example of someone who brought like the dial up a notch as Mark Ballas.
I was gonna say the same. Yes, he was someone that did their research. They watched their Downton Abbey, they watched their Gosford Park, and they're like, got it. Like, I'm going to like, this is the vibe.
Like he's wearing like a lot of like browns and neutrals and stuff, but like the details are so rich and exquisite. There's some fun like shapes going on. Also, he has that like iconic hair right now.
So good.
The locks are so good.
I love looking at his hair. It's so
pretty. But anyway,
pretty.
he's one of those like workhorses of the industry, like Dancing with the Stars guy. And so it's so fun to see him like out of the dance clothes.
Yes.
And in his castle clothes. And he's doing a really good job of like the normal guys out there.
Exactly. Mark, we love you so much. I've been loving your stuff. But yeah, the rest of the normie guys, we can turn up a notch. So next I wanted to talk about what we want more of.
Yes.
Like, so any future, Traitors contestants.
Some ideas.
So here's some ideas
to explore. Yes.
So a little while back, when we were when Allison and I and some friends were driving back from the magical place that is the Villages, Florida.
Yeah.
Do you remember we were listening to a podcast all about, that college in Vermont?
Yes,
that
Bennington.
Yes, Bennington. And that in a specific year, it had all of these like amazing like pop culture, like writers and
Donna Tartt.
Yes.
Yes, and her crew.
Exactly. And her crew, which what am I saying this right? Was it like the Romantics?
Something like
that,
I know
right?
they like definitely
like what was it, like Edwardian?
Edwardian. They would be wearing like they looked like they were going to school like in the 1800s.
Yes, and that is what I need more of in this show.
Yes.
I want to see like the poofy sleeves. Yes. I want to see spectacles, a monocle. I want to see a monocle. Let's bring that out. There's some great, let's keep going with the hats. I want to see some more outrageous hats. Little umbrellas.
That would be so good. Definitely corsets on the women.
Yes, I love the corsets. We need some more corsets.
Monet's corset, incredible. The corset, we need more. And I want like definitely like the bosoms out, the corsets, big like poofy, I'm thinking poofy butts, but like, you know, like the back of the dress.
Yes, the like, oh gosh, well,
bustier? Oh gosh.
What were they called, people? Yeah. It was like
comments.
Those, I keep wanting to call it netting, but it's not that. Yes. So like what you would put under the skirts to like give you those wild shapes.
Yes.
Like under the skirts. I would love that. I'm also thinking, okay, we're in the Scottish Highlands. What do they have a lot of in Scotland and Ireland? They got a lot of sheep. We got a lot of wool.
Yeah.
So let's take that to the umpteenth degree. I want to see, if you're going to be wearing a scarf, I want to see a scarf that's so big it's covering your face.
Okay.
You've had something like that.
I literally have that like in my closet.
I want to see that. Like I want to see, or like more like intricate knitwear.
That would be good.
I would love that. I know
and you can still do plaids.
I was gonna say,
but I almost want like the like if you're doing that, what would be fun is like the tailoring of a blazer is gone. It's out the window.
Yes.
You're like a flowy, lumpy, like new different shape because it's all knitwear.
Yeah, exactly. Just like different shape. Let's get like abstract with it.
Yes.
Let's get sculptural with this like knitwear. And I know we were talking about plaid. I would love to see more tartan in the sense that I'm like, I want to see some more kilts. So the normie guys, if you don't know where to start, what should I do? What should I do?
Kilt.
Let's wear a kilt. Let's do it. Maybe even like a quilt, a kilt over your pants, or maybe, I don't know. Like, I think we can do more there, because so far I believe it has just been Alan wearing the kilts. So I would love to see something like that. Also, I've been seeing more and more previews for that new Wuthering Heights movie.
Oh my gosh.
Emerald Fennell movie, and the outfits in that movie, I'm like, contestants going to Traitors next season, I'm gonna need to see something like this.
Yes.
Like it's taking something that is historical, right? So maybe the structure of the outfit is historical, but then like the material is like wackadoodle.
I'm
like
also thinking like Poor Things.
Ooh,
like the Emma Stone, like almost like steampunk.
Yes,
could be a cool
steampunk. Yes.
And like almost like an old-timey Edwardian Elizabethan look, but then have like some kind of surreal element to it.
I love this. Yeah, we haven't gotten any goggles. Yeah, like mechanical pieces.
It's like if we can do little hats and berets, like the timeline to goggle is so close.
It's so close. Come on, people. I know you can. I know you can do it.
I know you can, and I know your stylists are like, yes, please, like this, like like your stylists.
Let them run free. Yeah, you are holding these stylists back. Like, let them run wild. And one look that you brought up in our last episode, which I'm gonna let you run with, is so good. Tell the people.
No, what I was thinking about is Monet said, I'm gonna haunt this house, I'm gonna be ectoplasm on all you hoes, and my fashion idea is I want haunted. I want Addams Family. I want dark. I want almost someone to like walk across the room and you have a jump scare because you think it's like a dead woman from 200 years ago. Like ghostly white pale.
Yes.
And I even an Elvira
Yes.
type look could be fun.
Oh, that'd be so fun.
Or you could go like
I would love Elvira to be a guest in Traitors, or to be in it.
Alan Cummings,
Oh my gosh.
make it happen.
Make it happen.
Make it happen.
Make it
I just feel like y'all are friends, right?
Surely they are.
Surely y'all are friends.
Surely they are.
So yeah, so either like a campy like Elvira, like super black, dark, super like pale and like boobies out and all of that. Or like Dead Haunted.
Yeah, I love this.
Like
Yes.
like you know like the lady in white.
Ooh, yes. Like,
And
I
you
want
just-
someone to look up at, like, you're behind them and they look up in a mirror and they're like, oh my God.
Yeah, and I want like the makeup to look deathly.
Yeah.
And this kind of segues into like if I played Traitors.
Yes.
This is another like kind of look that I would want to explore. Is I'm talking about okay, campy horror, okay, haunted. Y'all, it's called goth.
Yeah.
I want someone to like be goth on
Yeah.
the show, and I definitely want something that it's like you could go, you get banished, you say, okay guys, you got me, I'm banished, bye. You go straight to Berghain, the club in
Party the days
Berlin,
away. Yeah.
and you get in immediately because you've got the look. So it's like I want like a Berghain ready goth look.
I love that.
I also think of that viral video of that kid who's like in goth makeup and he's just saying I like turtles.
Yes.
I'm thinking of like if you
Yes,
have
that
like,
is you. I feel like that kid lives inside of you.
that kid lives inside of me. I do love like bright, colorful clothes, like
And
what
you
I'm
love turtles.
wearing. And I do love turtles. But I think if someone has this like absurd like goth look, like literally like white, like white skin, dark makeup, like complete head to toe goth, and then they have some kind of like deadpan delivery
So good.
of what they're thinking of the show and like what's going on, it would be so funny.
Yeah.
It would be so funny.
So good. Oh my God. I want this so bad.
I feel like that is our like kind of intro to fashion recap.
Yes.
And next we're going to be doing a fashion bracket
Ooh,
to
I'm so
determine
excited.
the best outfit,
Oh
full
my
stop,
gosh.
of episodes 1 through 5. Okay, so we are going to be doing the fashion bracket for
gosh.
Traitors, episodes 1 through 5, and I'm going to be leading this so that our fashion queen Nina,
Oh my gosh.
Nina will be deciding. She will be
Oh
our
my
deciding girl
goodness.
of this bracket. So we're just going to go through a bunch of looks and follow along. So first, Nina, Latex Mora, which one's the winner?
Oh, between these two looks?
These two,
Oh,
yes.
the cape.
The cape.
The cape,
Okay,
yes.
that is the
Oh,
winner.
that is such a
Next
good look.
up,
Oh my gosh.
2 leopard print looks. Lisa Rinna's
Oh
head to toe
my
leopard look
gosh.
that she entered the castle with, and then Mora's leopard like vest dress with a cape and everything.
Oh my goodness. I love Mora's outfit, but Lisa Rin, I mean, this intro outfit is so good. It is like so kooky, so outrageous, and the gold shoes, it works
So
for
good.
me.
And I
It
have
works
to
for
give
me.
Lisa Rinna a shout out. Her Instagram post for her
Yes.
Traitors Fashion has been very fun. She's like doing like full photo shoots with them and stuff. It's really
I love.
good. Part of the presentation is also important.
Yes.
Now we've got 2 kind of like frilly white looks. We've got Candace's entry look with like the white button down shirt, the tiny pink dress. I thought it was giving Clueless a little bit, and then Tiffany's all white look as well. She has like a frilly top, white kind of slack pants,
Yes.
giving body oddie.
While I can see what Candace was maybe like going for with this outfit, to me it's giving Party City. I'm sorry. Oh my God, please don't come for me. Especially like really look at it. Especially the bows on the white tights and those like wild platform shoes. I'm just like, ugh, I don't know about this. Tiffany, on the other hand, I love a ruffly white shirt, the high-waisted pants, the belt. I just think she looks gorgeous in this. So I'm gonna go with
Okay,
her.
so she's the winner there. Next up, we have 2 kind of black structured looks. We have Tara's entry look, which is kind of like a blazer dress that has lots of filigree, you could say.
Ooh,
And then we
yes.
also have Tiffany's entrance look, which has a floral blazer that's very open with like a black necktie.
For this one, I love what Tiffany did here, especially with like the little gold gloves, the little bow. But Tara just looks so good in this. It just looks so, it's so simple, but it just looks so put together. The material just looks, this is an amazing photo. It looks so perfect, and it looks like it fits her so well. What can I say? I'm a sucker for like a blazer dress. I've got to say.
Oh, a Meredith Marks inside you.
Exactly.
Now we have another kind of blazer
Amazing.
power woman thinking. So we've got Natalie with pants and like a bra top. Is it a top? Or is it a bra?
Or is it a bra?
Or is it a bra?
Some like arm covering.
With some arm covering. And then we have Tiffany and her banishment look, the orange pinstripe suit.
Ooh, this is tough. I love these two outfits for two totally different reasons. Oh man, but if I have to choose between these two, personally, I think Natalie has stronger looks. I'm going to go with Tiffany on this one in this silky orange creamsicle
Amazing.
pinstripe.
I really also like the suit of hers. Continuing on with the ladies in the suits, the blazer. So Kristen Kish in a very well fitted red suit with a single brooch, and then we have Dorinda in a pinstripe blazer with like a gray silk shirt underneath with lots of cameo brooches as well on her lapel and pocket.
So I know I just like waxed poetic about this specific look of Dorinda's. I really, really love this on her. I loved seeing her in this like silhouette.
I'm sensing a butt.
But Kristen's suits are just so spectacular and so tailored to her. Like you just know that all of these were just like specifically made for her, and just the detail and the fabrics. Ooh, yeah, they're beautiful. I've got to give it to Kristen.
Next up, we have
Here we go.
Two very cute girls, Tara versus Candace. Candace is in her, what we have been calling her stewardess outfit.
Yes.
Her little like red two-piece number mini skirt with a little pillbox hat and some fun tights and gloves. And then we also have Tara in like an oversized houndstooth cardigan with black knee-high stockings and a little black beret.
So Tara is giving indie sleeves here. She is giving, it's 2010.
Which Nina loves indie sleeves.
I do love indie sleeves. All she's missing here is like one of those long necklaces with an owl on it.
Oh my God,
and yeah. And younger me would literally be like losing her mind over this outfit. And I am still, and that person still lives inside of me. So I am also losing it in another sense. But between these two, I am obsessed with Candace's stewardess outfit. I hope if she ever hears this, like I'm saying stewardess in like the best way. I love this look so much. It is so fun and it's so campy. I love the colors. It's
like one of those outfits that you put on, you're gonna have fun that day.
Exactly.
This is her conga line.
This is the conga line outfit. So she had fun.
So here are two more lady looks.
Ooh.
We've got Dorinda in her entry outfit with her like gold quilted jacket.
Yes.
And then we've got Tara in like her like white like a white cape and with a big black bow tie.
I really like this white cape. I'm like, what is it giving me? I don't know. It's maybe giving like it's giving like church choir, but like in an avant-garde way. So I even though I think Dorinda's jacket, I mean, it looks Chanel to me.
It does look like Chanel.
It looks like Chanel. So it's a gorgeous outfit. Again, I love this outfit on Dorinda. But you're twisting my arm if I had to choose between the two. I kind of like this cape. I would love to see more capes.
Yeah, more capes.
I would love to see more capes.
Yeah,
in
Maura
the castle.
opened with a very fun cape, and Tara also has a very cute cape here.
I love Gabby Wendy's like little cape. Do you remember that? It was like this little gray thing.
Yeah.
And it was like actually quite small, and it went up to her like elbows, and you could just tell that she couldn't raise, like the way it was structured, like she couldn't raise her arms like higher than her elbows. Because I do believe she was wearing like a see-through like top underneath it. So if she like raised them, we would. Yeah.
So now we've got the battle of the little tiny leather hat. We've got Candace's little leather like kind of pillbox hat, and then I already did a star on Jam Jam.
Oh, because you read my mind.
Oh, okay.
I'll you know just where add more. Just all the stars. This is I think maybe my favorite Jam Jam look. It is so good. Candace, I don't know. I felt like we were trying to like keep with this like 60s kind of like 50s 60s like go like stewardess look, but I did think the pillbox hat, I don't know, I just don't think it like fits you right, or I don't know, it's
so funny. It's like Nina's like a black leather beret, yes, black leather pillbox, no, I'm sorry, with like that, like with the like diamond in the center of it. I don't think the hat wasn't serving you, Candace. All right. This actually would have been a good look with a headband. I feel like this is more of a headband look than a pillbox hat. So I'm definitely got to go with Jam Jam with this one for sure. So now that this is kind of a random pairing, it may seem, but I felt like both of them were like really leaning into their accessories.
Yes.
So here we have Lisa Rinna in her cage look. Yes. She's got these like villainous sunglasses on and a beanie, and then Tiffany here has her like a big like floppy hat and her like signature glasses. So
this is where my indie sleaze is going to come out. And I am going to choose the floppy hat.
Really?
I am. These like cool villainous sunglasses, they're like so in right now, and it is just so not me. I like don't this. So this is very much a personal preference.
This is a Nina fashion bracket. We're having her run the bracket, so she gets to choose.
Yeah. So I wanted to I'll give some context. Like those types of like the freaky scary sunglasses are like so not my game.
I love them personally.
And I see that floppy hat. I was like, I had a very similar floppy hat like from American Apparel that I loved wearing out.
Floppy hats are a fashion. I
had like a pleather black skirt that I would wear like that I would wear like into college classes. Yeah.
Love this. Love this. No, and Tiffany's body looks incredible in this pic too. So now we're going to move on to some of our guys. And so here we have Jam Jam in a lavender suit. This was a nod to his Purple Tribe in Survivor. Tika. And then we have Monet in we were saying kilts. This is giving kilt. This this like red plaid skirt number with like a red blazer and a black necktie. So
I love Jam Jam's look. This lavender suit and the tropical shirt coming out. He looks like he's going to like a club in the 70s, like called Havana or something like that. You know, it's giving Havana Nights.
Well, he's from Puerto Rico. This would be a fun suit.
I want to see him dance in this outfit. This is a good wedding outfit. This is such a fun outfit. However, it's going up against my Monet in this jaw-dropping matching tartan outfit that has to win for me. It is so good. I love it so much.
So now we have Monet in her like corset bodice look, like kind of like almost a classic like guy's like work outfit, but then you add a plaid corset to it. So fun. And then we have one of Mark Ballas's very fun double-breasted suits that he donned.
Mark looks amazing in this. But
I feel like the
the
bracket for Monet is gonna be pretty strong.
It's gonna be strong. When Monet walked out in this outfit, all the breath left my body. And I know it seems like, this is actually like a pretty simple outfit compared to other Monet looks, but so this is what I'm talking about when talking about like out of the box looks. This gorgeous, like I actually love their outfit just at like the trousers with that light blue button up and the green, like dark green silky tie is already a beautiful outfit in and of itself. But then adding this corset, this plaid corset, and the way that it's tied on their body, it looks so good. It's so interesting. I couldn't stop staring at them. Yeah, it was. I love it so much.
Now we've got two cozy sweater looks.
Oh my gosh, it's you and me.
Yes.
Oh my god.
It really is. Oh my god. It's us. Okay, Nina.
Oh, this is tough. I love both of these sweaters. Yeah, it's Colton's sheep sweater, the homage to Princess Di, and Ron's super fun, colorful. This is one of those, what Ron is wearing. It's one of those sweaters where I would believe it if you told me it was, yeah, like from a thrift store, from like the back of a thrift store, or if it was like
it's very
Miu
90s.
Miu. Like if it was Moschino, you know, like if it was design, like I would believe either of those. It is so fun. I love the fabric. This is really tough.
Go with your heart.
And I'm going to go with my heart, and my heart says Ron all the way.
So fun.
I mean, that was another one where when he walked in for breakfast and he's wearing that sweater. I mean, I think it was Michael and maybe some other people were like, "Oh my gosh, that sweater." You know,
So
no one said
fun.
that about Colton. Sorry.
So now we're going into a casual look.
my
We've
goodness.
got Ron's fun blue sweatsuit number, and then Rob's, very much discussed on our part 1 recap, Rob's overall and no shirt underneath look.
I'm going with Ron. Come
On with
on.
Ron again.
Rob, I've seen you wear this outfit all summer long. This is nothing new to us. This isn't changing the game. Ron's outfit, however, it's so funny because Ron's tracksuit has nothing to do with the Scottish Highlands, nothing to do with like that tweed look, if you will. But it is so fun, and he's such a fun guy.
Also, look how happy he is on day 1.
Yes. Oh, I know.
I need this smile back.
I would love to see this Ron again.
Yeah.
Oh, so yeah.
Now we have Colton is in like a blue cardigan.
Yes.
With like a white button down underneath, and then we've got Monet in this like brocade jacket.
I mean, Monet's jacket all the way. There's no other contender with this one. It is so striking, so beautiful. And to think it's because it's just the jacket. Like underneath, it looks like they're wearing like a white tank and some dark wash jeans and a brown belt. Like this jacket is that magnificent.
Yeah, I want the jacket. I want the jacket so bad. And then we have two extravagant coat looks. We've got Johnny Weir's. I don't even know how I would exactly describe
I have no
this
idea
coat,
how to describe it.
but it's like this big orange and black print. It takes up space.
It does.
And his arms aren't in sleeves. They're like coming out from
coming
holes.
out, and it looks like there are sleeves.
And then we have Jam with like almost like a big bird type of arm, like lots of different colored feathers with like a black, like almost a black suit blazer, and then it turns into like colorful feathers on the sleeves.
Yes, with no shirt underneath.
With no shirt
like
underneath.
A little necklace. Oh, this is so tough. Again, it's like one of those things where I'm like, oh, it's giving two different things. Again, I love Johnny's gloves. I love a gloves look. Oh, this is tough. I think I have to follow my heart and say Jam. It's another outfit that I can see him partying in.
Okay,
and
very
I think
fun.
maybe that's what's coming out is I really just want to party with Jam.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, me too. Of course.
That would be so fun.
And I think that ends the first round of the bracket. So now we'll get into round 2 in just a moment.
Oh my god.
Okay, so now we're going to enter round dos of the bracket.
Oh, it's going to get tough.
It's going to get tough. So we are going to start with, we narrowed down to Maura's cape latex look and Lisa Rinna's cheetah look. Which is the better?
For me, it's the cape. It's Maura's cape. It's so good. I mean, it's screaming Traitor. I so badly want her to be a Traitor.
Maybe she'll get recruited by Rob soon enough. Next up, we have Tiffany in her all-white ruffly look with the white slacks that fit her very well. And then we have Tara in her adorable blazer dress.
I'm a sucker for a blazer dress. I'm going to go with Tara.
Sucker for a blazer dress. Then we have two fun suits.
Battle of the suits.
We have Tiffany's orange silky pinstripe suit. And then we have Kristen Kish's red, very well fitted suit as well.
I mean, it's very tough to go up against Kristen's.
Okay.
So Kristen is the winner for me.
Kristen is the winner here. Then we have Candace's very fun. We keep calling it stewardess outfit. Candace, if you're watching and you're like, it is not a stewardess outfit, We love the outfit. Just saying.
Just say, please know that I love this
outfit and Tara's white little cape look with the bow tie.
Candace's outfit for sure.
100%. Now we have I went a little crazy on the stars here with my cursor, but we have Jam Jam's leather beret with his like fun big patterned red coat that he entered the castle with, and then we have Tiffany with her indie sleeves floppy hat.
I'm gonna go with Jam Jam here.
Jam Jam here.
Great. Just looks so good.
And then we have
my god, Monet versus Monet.
Monet v Monet.
Oh wow.
We have Monet's red red tartan skirt and cropped blazer number, and then we also have Monet in the almost I'm thinking of it's like a work outfit, and then after hours you add a corset to it.
Exactly, so you can like go out afterwards.
Exactly.
It's a day to night.
It's outfit. A day to night outfit, exactly.
Gosh, this is so tough. I love both of these. I think I gotta go with maybe what's like most striking to me. So I'm gonna go with the full tartan.
The full tartan outfit.
I do love that corset outfit so much.
And now we have
Ron versus Ron.
We have Ron versus Ron. Also Cozy Ron versus Cozy Ron.
Yes.
One with the colorful knit sweater, and then the blue tracksuit.
Ooh. Oh gosh. I really love both of these. I think I'm gonna go with the tracksuit. I think
tracksuit.
If we were to make like avatars of everybody in this season, and it's like, oh, what's like that outfit that symbolizes them? I would say it's this outfit for Ron.
Okay, and then finally we have
the jackets.
We have statement jackets. We have Monet's statement like brocade jacket with a kind of a simple just white tank and blue jeans underneath, and then we have Jam Jam's black blazer look with the feathered sleeves.
Monet. There's only one correct answer, and that is Monet.
Monet's
jacket.
Okay, so that is round 2.
Oh my god!
You went so fast with that one. Good job, girl. So I'm gonna set up round 3.
Okay.
We are ready to run round 3. So here we have Mora in her green latex look and Tara in her very cute black blazer dress.
All right, people. I'm gonna keep it simple. You know what I'm gonna say. It's Mora's latex cape.
Mora's latex cape. Okay. Mora's latex cape is now run 1 through 3 rounds. Yep. Gotta give you dues here. Ooh! Red v red.
Yes.
Kristen Kish's red suit look versus Candace's red mini skirt stewardess look.
Alrighty, I'm going for most memorable, and that to me is Candace's stewardess look.
Boom. Thumbs up. And then we have...
Oh my god, I've been loving these outfit combos. This is so much fun.
And it's it's somehow just all worked out like this based off of your decisions. Oh. So then we have Jam Jam's entry look with the black leather beret and the red statement coat. And we have another red statement look, which is Monet's head-to-toe red tartan look.
Jam Jam, I love you so much, but I gotta go with Monet's all tartan, like almost like schoolgirl.
Yes, it is giving,
especially that like pose. It is giving like sassy schoolgirl. It's giving Jamae. Monet Jamae.
I love it. And then we have Ron's blue tracksuit against Monet's statement brocade jacket.
I'm so sorry, Ron, but it's gotta be Monet's jacket. I'm so sorry.
Monet's jacket. Okay, narrowing down. Now we're gonna go on to round 4. Okay, round 4.
Oh my gosh.
We are down to two decisions. And then one more final round, girl. So now we are down to Mora's green latex entry look with the little cape. And then we have Candace's red stewardess outfits. These both have 1 through 4 rounds.
Wow.
Or 3 rounds.
This is tough. This is tough. But oh man, I feel like I'm taking it so serious. I'm like, oh my god, what am I gonna do? I have to do this. It's Mora's latex cape look for me, all bodysuit. I mean, it is just, it's one of a kind. Like, where the heck do you even get something like this, you know?
Yeah.
You gotta get it made. You gotta go like, I'm going to Traitors.
I'm going to Traitors.
I'm going
and
to
then we
Traitors.
have Monet v. Monet.
Ooh.
The all red tartan schoolgirl, Scottish schoolgirl
my
look,
gosh.
or the statement brocade jacket.
I would also like to say, it's something that's also just hitting me now, is Monet's gorgeous eyewear. That's also giving Allison.
Yes. Yeah.
That's also giving Allison. I have to say,
some glasses.
Allison wears some amazing, fun glasses. Ooh,
You can't distract yourself from making your decision.
I know. Oh my God, Monet. I know, Monet versus Monet. Ooh. Oh my gosh. Okay, this is tough. Oh, this is so tough. I think I'm gonna go with the full tartan. I think
full tartan look.
Yes.
So
yes.
you know what that leaves us with.
Oh my gosh, Allison. I'm choosing between my babies, my little fashion babies.
The final choice is down to Monet's full red tartan look and Mora's full green latex number.
Yeah, I know who the winner is. And that winner, I think I have maybe known since the beginning, but I know this for a fact now, and it's Mora's latex look.
Ding, 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 ding.
I just love this. Talk about something that screams like, I am in Traitors. I am in Traitors right now. It is I love, like, this outfit, along with so many of Monet's outfits, I will say, it's giving exactly what I want from a Traitors wardrobe, which is like, these are outfits that wouldn't make sense in any other show.
Mm-hmm.
And that takes something like a cape, something that maybe could be like old-timey, old-fashioned, and then making it this fabric, this latex green look. It is just it is so perfect. I love, like, the mixing of like historical and new and sexy and like kind of weird and fun and kind of and creepy
and sexy,
but very sexy.
Yeah,
I love
kudos,
love
Mara,
this outfit.
you officially have the best
Yes, you do.
Traitors look of episodes 1 through 5, and that is our fashion
girl.
bracket.
Yes. Oh my gosh, what did y'all think? Did I get it totally wrong? Were there other outfits that you would think, oh, would have been so much better? Let us know in the comments. Yeah,
let us know.
Yeah.
Hey there. So we are now going to get into the Alan Cumming fashion of it all. Mm-hmm. He needs his own segment.
Oh yeah.
Him and the team behind him that have been putting together his incredible looks. We are going to be going through every single one, episodes 1 through 5.
Looking at the details.
And really, like, I feel like everyone has the chance to appreciate these outfits while watching, but we just need to, like, really give each look its time to shine.
Yeah, it's flowers.
Exactly. So we are going to kick off with the look from premiere night. So all of the cast arrive at the castle at night, and Alan greets them, and he is in this kilt look.
Gorgeous kilt, a gilded kilt, it feels like. And one of the main things that I feel like a lot of people also noticed is the embroidery, the monogrammed AC.
Yes. And then also there are just so many like glittery details here. The kilt also is in this like beautiful like dark navy blue. He has those like cobalt blue like delicious gloves on as well. Also, the hardware, that chain link hardware. So I have to give props to an Etsy shop, Woven Rainbows by Erin. So Erin actually is the one that created the chainmail like collar.
It is so
which is
good.
what we really saw during the round table sequence of when he was selecting everyone. It was on full display.
Which, now that I'm looking at it, I wish I would have thought of this to add to our what I want to see more of. I want to see some more chainmail.
Yes.
Like, we are going into battle. We are talking about shields. We're talking about murdering people, sword fights, you know? Like, let's see some more chainmail, people.
Oh, also in the castle, there's the statues, the guards, you know what I'm saying.
Yeah. Like the knights, like the
knights,
knights
yes.
just like standing there.
Yes, there's like photos of Dorinda like posing next to it and stuff. That would be fun if someone had like added like elements of that. Also, I feel like you could have like a chainmail look, especially on a guy that looks like really like sexy, honestly. Hot. So we would love to see that. So yeah, he has like a purple like undershirt as well. Also, his clown shoes, like the clown shapes. I'm seriously ready to wear clown shoes at this point. I'm completely ready. So yeah, definitely perfect shoes for like the Scottish bogs.
I love those marshes shoes because they're so crazy looking, but they look very useful to be out in the Scottish bogs.
Yes, and he has his like one single curl of his hair.
Love.
Iconic. But yes,
what a way to start the season. I'm looking at the stylist's Instagram, Sam Spector, who's like the main person, the main leader for this look. Even though if you go to the post, there are so many people, so many artists to credit.
So please take a look. We will include in our show notes some links to the stylist and everything, but also like look it up on your own. You'll be able to find a lot. So we'll cover what we can in our recap, but please like go on the rabbit hole that we have started going under.
Yes, like all those details that you love, it probably was made by like a specific creator, a specific artisan. So definitely please like look at that. And I also bring up the Instagram post because I love reading the comments. And there is just a comment that pops up to me that goes into, it says, "Oh, this is the best way to start the new year. So glad the wait is over. Your artistry continues to bring so much joy when we need it the most." Yeah. And that is very much how I feel about Alan's looks. From like the beginning of Traitors, it was always such a joy to see him coming around the corner, especially around breakfast time, to see what the look was going to be for that episode. It is so fun.
No, I can tell so many people are like loving Traitors, loving this season, and there is all the strategy behind it. And if you want to hear about the strategy, listen to part 1 of our recap.
Yes.
But it's also like the love of just like the visual spectacle, the drama theater kid in all of us. Yes. So going into the second look, this is the next day. This is when we get the challenge sequence. Yes. And the challenge featured a lot of coffins. And so Alan was like, I need to look like a coffin. Yeah. So he is in this incredible coffin coat.
Yeah.
And
you heard us right. It's a coffin coat.
So it's this incredible like thick like maybe wool, like kind of wool, like dark gray coat, and then behind it is like this coffin shape.
Yeah. That is being held up. It's behind his head. So it looks like if he truly crossed his arms and just laid back, he would just be lying down in a coffin. And the coat is also, it's very long, very straight. So also if you're looking at it from far away, I mean, the whole ensemble looks like the coffins that
and he has a little like pillbox hat, wire framed glasses, lots of filigree and details along one of the lapels, and he's back in his same clown shoes, because I think these clown shoes are very versatile and very useful. Like they're very practical shoes, but also look impractical at the same time. No, I totally love this look. And yeah, I think they had to like custom make this jacket. They shouted out Modern Stitch Tailoring for figuring out how to make the coffin coat, and Kayvon 1 for sketching it out.
Yeah, what an amazing concept. This is, again, one of those things where these truly are artists. Like, how do you talk the way that they must talk to producers? It's like what we were saying, that how fashion is so important to this show. And this outfit is a perfect example of that, because looking at this outfit, you know that this meant that these designers, these fashion creatives were talking to producers, were talking with Alan and creating these looks together. Yes.
Coffin heavy challenge. Yes. Let's bring the coffin energy into Alan's look. Also, earlier in our fashion recap, we go over how we are wanting more haunted, spooky, dark looks. This is a great step in that direction. So we need to think about like we're murdering people here. We're banishing people here. So we need to like get into the crypt, you could say, when it comes to some fashion. Next up, I want to talk about the I'll dub it Nina's dub, the Velveeta cheese look. So Alan looked like a flame in this outfit. Sam Spector, the stylist behind him, said that they partnered with Chris Shabana on creating this creepy second skin, which was meant to resemble muscles and tendons. And it was created with mixed fabrics like mesh and lace and then silicone dipped. So yeah, this is all of the detail here. I'm on like an incredible detail shot right now. Literally, if we did a close-up of mac and cheese, like dripping cheesy mac and cheese, and the muscle tendons of this crafted look, it would be the same.
It looks.
The stylist did not mention mac and cheese, but like we see it.
We see it. I don't know if it's we're Southern girls. We were hungry. I don't know, but I do see it. But that's so interesting then, exactly, reading that description of it looking like tendons and then taking my time looking at the photos. And it's so wild that these delicate fabrics that they mentioned, we're talking lace, silk, mesh. These are very delicate fabrics that somehow when layered together and using these colors, it really does look like a decaying body.
So I brought up the Instagram of the designer that created this look, Chris Shabana, and I'll just read off like what they said about the outfit. So stylist Sam Spector commissioned the outfit to seamlessly blend with the vision of Alan's wardrobe for the episode, echoing themes of death and decay. Building on this prompt, director Chris Habana aimed to create a narrative uniting both death and life, resulting in the Phoenix dress. So that is the name of this dress, is a Phoenix dress. The Chris Shabana team constructed a base for all three pieces, overlaid with hand-draped and hand-stitched patchwork lace. Finally, team members poured onto the top to resemble dripping candle wax. The original design included a structural spine and rib cage element, which was later edited out for the final look.
I would love to see that.
Structural spine and rib cage element.
We're leaning more and more into these themes.
Oh, actually, this Instagram, I think the back has a structural spine. Look, I'll show you.
That is so good. Look at those ribs. That is so cool. This is what I need more of. As we keep bringing up the themes that we want to see more of, and death and decay, and that is so cool. Skeletal. So
I'm thinking of the challenge where, you get all the like skeleton heads and stuff.
This
is definitely this is making me think of that. No, this is just incredible. Yeah, they definitely, this I think was something, I think other looks of his nodded on something that is a more like classic fashion look, like
in the Highlands,
thinking of tartan, thinking of quilts, thinking of like an incredible
tweed,
suit, thinking of tweed. This is like death, decay, phoenix, light, fire.
Like it doesn't even look like fabric. It really just looks like this. It's its own creation. Yeah, it's fascinating, and it is so much fun to look at. Taking your time to look at these outfits, we just highly recommend. That's why we're doing a video on it.
Exactly.
That's why we're talking
so next up we have the silver look. So this is this had like a multi-piece element to it. So it had the silver suit, and then it also had like the silver cape as well with it, and even Lala had an outfit as well.
A little matching.
So they collaborated with IMNGO, Imingo. Let's say that's how it's called, but please, like, in our show notes we'll do our best to like fix pronunciations or references as much as we can, but yeah, they collabed with them on this multi-layered outfit, which started with a suit at breakfast and had a collar and cape attached for mission, and then stripped down to the cape for round table. Sam Spector then added jewels to the collar at the last minute for an extra piece of shine. So yeah, he added some jewels to the lapel, because sometimes in that last moment you're like, ooh, hot glue gun.
Yes. Also,
someone bring me a gun.
I love the idea of looking at this shiny outfit and being, you know what? we need some more shine.
Yes.
We need some more glitter, which it really does work. You know what this outfit reminds me of? It reminds me of an old mirror. Those old mirrors that you see in old houses.
Actually, you got it on the nail, because I have the maker's Instagram post pulled up. And they said the full suit ensemble is in a monochrome fabric resembling a decayed antique mirror. Good job, Nina.
Ooh, thank
with
you.
silver frame appliques, chunky crystals accented by Sam, and paired with a matching cape to add a touch of drama. So this is their original sketch.
Wow.
For the outfit.
This is so fun.
And then there's another sketch.
That cape is so good.
So yeah, that is the sketch of the full, like, with cape and everything. And then this is the suit by itself.
That is so good.
good.
And also the matching hair.
The matching hair. No, there's been a lot of really fun hair details, which her Instagram is Angel of Slap. Has been doing a lot of the hair touches, hair tweaks to Alan this season.
Which they have just been so fun. That's another element that I love about Alan's looks is the hair and how it connects and collabs with the rest of the outfit. I can think of so many hairstyles from last season. Obviously my favorite being the alfalfa look.
He has a black feather in his hair on this one with the silver.
Yes, I've been loving how they're having a lot of fun with color and shape with his hair this season and having it match the outfit. Oh, I love that.
Okay, next up we have the outfits of Alan Cummings for episodes 4 and 5. This latest installment of week 2. So first we get this, I would say, kind of the most like traditional look from him to start, especially at breakfast. And it's demure, you could say.
Yeah.
And the fact that you called like this outfit demure,
I know,
shows how wild this season already is.
The level we're at.
The level that we're at, exactly. So we have a burnt orange a suit with cheetah print, like silk shirt underneath and pocket square as well.
I love this book. This looks so much. When I saw him in the episode, I don't know if I was just so excited to see him in this, or maybe I was blinded by, I'm watching the show. I know we're going to talk about it in our podcast. I have my podcast brain on while I'm watching the show, and I see this outfit and I think I'm immediately like, that's our set.
That's our set.
That's our set.
So we have, if you're watching us on YouTube, which I would say for the Russian recap, you should definitely be watching us on YouTube. We
highly recommend. Yes.
We have our cheetah print chairs. Yes. We have our rich red fabric. Nina thought his suit was red when she first watched it.
It
is technically orange, but I could see Alan coming. Hi, Alan, if you're watching, seeing our podcast studio set and be like, make me a suit out of that.
Make me a suit, yeah.
No, he looked so good. Also, like the orange frames as well. And then as he went on to his challenge, he then added a little bit more to his look. And it made me think of some of the knitwear ideas we were having earlier this recap, because Scotland is known for its sheep. It has some incredible knitwear possibilities to go with that theme. And so he has this incredible like knitwear vest that's like lots of different materials. Also, they've added an incredible like beanie almost.
Yes.
It looks like it's almost made out of like a straw basket.
Exactly. Material. That's what I was trying. I'm like, how do I describe? Yeah, if it would be. Yeah, exactly. It's so funny to try to call it a straw hat, because that is.
It's like a straw hat in the shape of a beanie that's been rolled up, and then it has like fiery like jewels
glued on,
and then it's all lined up with like jewels that are also taped above his eyebrow as well. And so this was his challenge look. He also has some new cuffs as well
that look almost straw like. So to me it's giving chic scarecrow.
There we go.
Which that is a look I'm also down to see more of in Traitors.
Yeah, no, he looks amazing.
Yes.
And then the next look, one of my favorites of the season so far, is his
Yes.
his shirt or his sleeveless murder shirt. Definitely made me think of Red Rum here from The Shining. Also, I earlier in this recap was talking about how like I want to wear an outfit that I could be banished and then go straight to Berghain. And I felt like this shirt was like, get me to the club, get me to the basement techno rave, let's go. Also love seeing a little bit more skin from Alan. I know people want to drape him in like from like
gorgeous fabrics,
the top of his little tippy tip top head down to his toes, drape him in all the fabric and all the tailoring. But like also I'm like, I loved seeing his guns.
I know.
His biceps. No, he looked really cute.
Yeah, it is that fun thing of exactly we are in a way used to see him so bedecked in so many layers of fabric that to switch it up on us like this, it is very fun and
oh my god, the reception, in the reception he got at the breakfast room was like, "Daddy."
Oh, did you see the guys, boys, take notes.
Yeah.
Okay, this is in a sense quite a simple outfit that you can recreate. But that is still so much fun, so eye-catching, comfortable. You can run challenges in it. This is very, very doable for the normie boys.
Yes. He's got his leather pouch with the AC monogram. Yes. He's also, I love the color of his quilt too. This like kind of turquoise blue that goes so well with the burgundy. And then when he goes to the blood fountain challenge, there's some elements of blood here.
Yes.
He now has a red beret.
Yes. Another beret. Love.
Another beret that has dripping blood details.
With jewels. There's these glittering jewels that it looks like he's been conked in the head.
Yeah. Also, it's like a look for like kind of war too. Yes. You've got this like red cape.
Yes.
Like a knight would wear.
Yeah.
Also, he's got these like arm cuffs, like leather braided arm cuffs too, that definitely have a warrior element to them. Also, they've added some like blood splatter details throughout the kilt as well. And what would you call this piece, this like almost armor piece?
You know, it's so funny you call it armor, because looking at the whole outfit together, that is what it looks like. But when I first saw it in the challenge, it kind of made me think of Dexter when he would put on that plastic, or American Psycho also, when they would put on this like plastic apron.
I thought of that
to murder
too.
People. That's kind of what it reminded me of.
Yeah. So thinking of like, okay, yeah, it's this almost like rain jacket material that coincidentally also is very handy if you're about to be dealing with a lot of blood.
And you don't want to mess with your outfit.
Yeah. And so, and also like this half like raincoat blood sheath, half armor is then tied back with like red satin ribbon too.
The detail, y'all.
It kind of is giving kind of a corset look too, if you think about it.
Yeah. Like it's both very feminine and very masculine looks blended together in this outfit. It's so interesting. Yeah, just the details are just so
lovely. So that is our 5 looks of Alan this season. Is there anything that you're wanting to see from Alan in the episodes ahead?
I mean, these are the sorts of outfits that I can't even imagine. If you were truly like Nina go crazy makeup and outfit that Alan could wear, I would never even come close to thinking up some of these looks. We were talking a little bit earlier that we were talking about previews of Traitors and what might be coming up, and you mentioned a banquet scene, and I am so excited to see that outfit, specifically because also when I'm thinking of that, it's not so much that I remember the outfit details, I remember the makeup, and it looks like they glue on, it looks like pearls onto his face. I am so excited to see that. You know what's kind of giving the makeup and the hair this season? It's kind of giving Euphoria to me.
Ooh, yes. Mm-hmm.
Yes, like
yeah,
those
absolutely.
the specific colors that they're using, the way that they are using so much eye makeup, so much stuff with hair, glitter, so much shiny applique. It's reminding me of the really fun makeup from Euphoria.
Yeah, looks I would love to see this season or future seasons is, you know, a lot of like the nods that we just had in our fashion recap. Goth, like white skin, black lips.
Yes.
Steampunk would love to see. Super haunted look.
Yes. Skeletal.
Ooh, yes.
I would love someone to come in dressed up like Alien.
Oh, even an alien look.
Yes,
an alien look would be so good.
Because that is both skeletal and slimy, which we talked that we wanted to see more of.
Yeah, ectoplasm on these hoes. But that is our Alan deep dive.
Well, we've been having so much fun talking about our favorite outfits this season so far.
Episodes 1 through 5.
Episodes 1 through 5. It's been 2 weeks and 5 episodes. And I thought it would be fun to play a little game of who wore it better.
Oh my gosh, yes.
Already.
Please.
So my first one that I would like to bring up is Candace's stewardess look. That's what we're calling it, right? Her little red matching number with the diamond buttons, matching almost navy blue tights and little gloves, and also matching little pillbox hats.
Yes.
I've said it so many times. I love this look. And versus Britney Spears in the Toxic music video.
The iconic Toxic music video look.
Where she's playing a very futuristic stewardess. It's all this beautiful royal blue, amazing stitching detail. Very risque, I would think, for a stewardess up in the air. You know, these are people that are supposed to maybe save your life in case of an emergency, but who cares about that when you're Britney Spears and you're just wearing like these wild like shoulder blade.
Yeah, I will say, okay, so for who wore it best, I'm gonna have to pick our girl Candace. So the reason,
the same thing.
So the reason why I'm picking Candace is because I love the color red. I also I think this look does a lot better for the Traitors too, because although I do love like an open chest moment, I feel like that would be maybe tough to handle as you're doing so much, as you're doing a conga line. Is everything gonna like stay together? Also, I just feel like this specific photo of Britney Spears, the posture, the soft smile, it just, Britney, are you okay?
Oh, is it bringing
yeah, exactly. Yeah. So yeah, hashtag free Britney. And Candace is free and happy.
Oh, yeah, she's a traitor. She's got all the power.
And she's traitoring. She's a happy girl. So I choose Candace's.
Honestly, I completely agree with you. I love Candace's look so much. It is so well put together. And yeah, she's ready to do some murdering.
Also, I love the mini skirt too. I'll to note. Yes. I love the mini skirt.
Our next, who wore it better? We've got Colton in this very cute sheep sweater,
kind of a fleece almost looking sweater, like
with all the
zip down. Yeah.
Yes, with all the little white sheep and of course the one little black sheep. And as I'm sure a lot of you know, this is just such a famous sweater. It's very much an homage to Princess Di's sheep sweater. And I wanted to ask you, Allison, between Princess Di, Colton Underwood, and yours truly,
and Nina, if you're watching us on YouTube, Nina also has an homage to that Princess Di sweater as well, a UGA Bulldog version, you could say.
Yes, it's all little white Uggas, and I got my one little black.
Okay, well, how about I rank all three for y'all?
Okay, I'm ready.
So
be honest. And be honest.
I'm being honest, trust me. Number 1 is Princess Diana.
Oh, yeah, of
course. So there's so many details of this look that I love so much. I love the addition of the collar. I love the addition of the black necktie. Love how you can see her, the cuff of her white shirt underneath is coming out. Her hair is so like beautiful and
so beautifully feathered.
feathery, like bob shag. She just looks so precious.
Yeah, she does. So fancy free. And also just the heavy connotation and the context behind this sweater is just fat. In Princess Di's story, it is just so like rich and fascinating. And it's one of those things, I don't know the history of like who was the maker of this original sweater, but it's one of those things that it truly feels like no one else ever wore this. Do you know what I mean? It's not, you see someone else wearing like vintage Ralph Lauren, vintage this shirt, vintage even Louis Vuitton, Gucci, and you can see the references there. You can see, oh well, you know, this was a very popular style. These are all the different.
This is like on its own. Yeah.
But this sweater is when Princess Di wore it, there was truly nobody else. She had that sort of power with fashion, which is just just a fascinating person. Yeah.
Number 2 place is my girl Nina.
Oh my gosh! Stop it.
Partially because she's my co-host and I get to literally like breathe the same air and be in Nina's presence, and Nina has great personal style. Also, this is a vintage sweater too, from the 90s, so from that time too. So I also love how you sourced it as well. And then number 3 spot is Colton. So the reason why I put him in number 3 is that there's something about a fleece zip jacket on a man that just feels a little lazy.
Yeah.
Even if it has a nice design, it kind of gives me like a college boy, just throw it on. Just not a lot of like thought into it, although there was thinking into this, but I did my ranking the way I wanted to.
And so it is said, and so it shall be. Our next one, we've brought this up a little bit, so you've probably guessed it. But I wanted to ask Allison, who wore it best? Alan Cummings' Phoenix outfit, the mesh with the fabric.
Okay.
Pause.
Okay. Well, do you need an exit strategy?
Do you need an exit? I wonder if she's stuck. Do you want to go out, baby? Come on, baby.
Do you have regrets? What do you want?
Come on, baby. Go out.
Okay. I'm going to close the door. Okay. I'll just have you restart.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Spooked corgi.
I was about to say, I'm like, what did you get into? Oh, okay, that.
Woo!
And our next one, we have brought this up maybe a little bit in this episode, but I couldn't help myself. Who wore it best, or who wore it better, Allison? We're talking about Alan's Phoenix outfit, the silk, the mesh, the tendons, this amazing yellow colors, the matching hair, or melted Velveeta cheese.
This one might be the hardest one yet.
Yeah.
Because I can't tell the difference.
Exactly.
Because
if you were to zoom into both of these photos,
it is literally the same.
Yeah.
Also, what's hard is that, is Velveeta cheese an outfit? No, but is it something I love? Is baked mac and cheese something that is so divinely perfect and good? Yeah. And when we're talking about like the magic that is macaroni and cheese to the magic that is Alan Cumming, it's like two spots in heaven for me.
Yeah, it truly.
How can you rank one over the other?
Yeah.
However, I do have to make a decision, and my decision is mac and cheese.
I think I would have to agree as well. In the sense that exactly, I am thinking what brings me the most joy.
Also, just like a lot of this fashion feels inaccessible to me because I don't have a team of stylists and I don't have a big fashion budget. Also, I guess I try to like fairly normal every day. Why do I do that? I should lean more absurd. This is inspiring. But something that does feel accessible to me is mac and cheese.
Mac and cheese.
So
Yes.
I have never been able to wear a dress and an outfit like Alan Cumming gets to wear on every single episode of Traitors, but I do get to eat mac and cheese when I want to. So
Exactly.
I just have to pay homage to the mac and cheese.
To the mac and cheese. Our next one, this was so fun. So this was a fun one because I saw this outfit on Traitors and I'm like, what is this reminding me of? What is this a callback to? There's something here. There's something here. And then I found it. And of course I am talking about Jam Jam's furry sleeved blazer, no shirt underneath. And this fur and the furry sleeves, they're multicolored. We're talking, there's some white, pink, yellow, tufts, some blue. So much fun. What a statement piece. And versus Elton John's this 70s look where it looks like he's wearing a denim jacket, but the sleeves, I mean, they look like
colorful fur. Yeah,
it looks like foxes. It looks like they skinned 2 foxes
and dyed them like hot pink and orange.
Exactly. On these sleeves.
So my decision here. So Jam Jam's outfit, I do love that he went bold. I've been loving Jam Jam's look so far this year. However, this is probably my least favorite one of the season so far because it reminds me of the very big like 2016 trend going on Instagram and everything right now.
Yeah, that has us in a chokehold.
It has us in a chokehold. It's reminding me of when people would wear like the big furry like vests.
Oh my gosh.
That like were long. And I remember a specific one a friend of mine had that was multicolored, and it was a multicolored vest, and then she would wear it with like a black turtleneck underneath and like a little mini skirt and then like like tall boots.
Yes.
And that was like her look, and it was like her statement thing. And then I remember we went to New York City and she was wearing that like every night in New York, and I never liked it. And
you're just like, girl.
And I just was like, oh, there we go. We're wearing it again.
We're wearing it again.
And this took me back to that New York City trip where I was like, girl, we're the vest is done. And in comparison, the one I choose is Elton John. I actually love this so much more. And I'm like, oh, Jam Jam, do this next time. Because I'm like, you can rock this Elton John look completely because you still have that like bare chest moment, which I love. I do like the denim.
Yes.
The denim makes it feel like more fun and like playful and unique. And I feel like the black is giving a little bit more like gaudy Miami, a little bit. Almost the black is a little too sleek, and I like the texture of the denim more. And I like this ombre effect of the fur in Elton John versus the kind of multi-pattern, multicolor.
Patched up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm saying I'm not loving Jam Jam's look, but I love the thought behind it.
Exactly.
So keep going, Jam Jam. I want to see more from you.
Yes. And I also kind of love that with Elton's look, the sleeves that exactly looks like fox fur, it is giving like Scottish Highlands. It is sort of in that theme, which I commend Jam Jam and all the looks that he is doing this season. He's doing so much. I am always so excited to see what he's going to wear every episode. This one's giving a little muzzy. It's giving Monsters Inc.
Monsters Inc.
It's giving Monsters Inc. a little bit. I'm sorry, buddy. I love you so much. Please don't. please keep doing what you're doing. We love you so much. And our next look that I've got here for you, and it's our final look because I'm like, let's leave on a high note. And it's a look that I think took a lot of people by surprise, not just viewers, but people in the castle.
Yeah.
And I am talking about Ron's bright highlighter orange coat.
Yeah, he's got his investigator coat on.
Yes.
He's ready to find the traitor.
Which I don't know if you saw someone sent me this little video of when they're all in the kitchen and Ron's wearing this coat. We see our boy Rob R, who is eating, and he picks up a carrot and holds it up, and it looks like he's comparing the carrot and Ron, it looks like he's like looking at both of them.
Oh
And
my
maybe he
gosh.
says, it's one of those things with editing where I'm like, oh my gosh, did he say like a funny joke? Or like, did he say something? Because it is not in the episode. He does it. You just see like a very short like thing of him just holding up the carrot.
But we're not
But then
comparing
the camera
to-
goes to Ron and I'm like, oh yeah, I think he's like made a comment
But
or
Nina's
something.
made an even better comparison.
Yes, which is an orange traffic cone.
So I feel like Nina put in the orange traffic cone for a reason, because I have lots of thoughts on traffic cones.
Yes, you do.
Traffic cone mafia.
Yes.
Essentially, there's a lot of traffic cones in our town, and sometimes I just want to pivot in my life and business
Yes.
and open a traffic cone business and make some
And be set for life.
and be set for life, because there's any construction in our town, I swear there's 500 traffic cones.
Yeah.
Um
For the smallest thing. And like for such a small town.
And I bet they have to like rent them on a weekly or monthly basis.
Yeah.
And that's just recurring passive money, baby. So I have to, because I am part of Traffic Cone Mafia, or I'm like, I have the aspirations to be part of Traffic Cone Mafia. I have to choose the traffic cone. Yes. No, I did really love this look from Ron, because it definitely was like, it caused a double take.
It really did.
And I love a look that does that.
That's why I was going to, me personally, I was going to go with Ron, because I also find it so fascinating that Ron is under the gun. Like people are gunning for him. They are fully out here saying like, we think you're a traitor. Like, we're coming for you. We're not partnering up with you in challenges. Like, he is so othered. So then for him to come out and be like, I am not going to quiet down my style. I am not going to go out quietly. I'm going to be bold with my choices, both in who I think is who I'm going to accuse as traitors, but also with my fashion. I find that to be awesome. I love that so much.
No, this was a tough call.
It was very tough. I mean, this is another one. It's kind of like the
Mine
Velveeta
was
cheese.
politically motivated.
Yes.
My choice. And then Nina actually did a fashion take, which was correct.
Yeah.
So that is a who wore it better. And I will say this rendition of it, I'm looking at it, the non-traitors looks won out. The only traitor I chose that was better was Candace.
Yes.
In her stewardess look. But Princess Diana wore the black sheep sweater better. Velveeta, macaroni and cheese, wore it better. Elton John's amazing denim look with fur wore it better. And traffic cones are always better.
Always.
So that is who wore it better.
Yes, but I was thinking of posting all of these images up on our socials. Did you think we were right? Who do you think wore it better? Like, leave a comment below. Reach out to us. Tell us, were there any looks that we missed that you thought, oh, this it looks exactly like this? The reference. I love seeing the references with each outfit. So yeah, why don't you go on to our socials and vote who you think wore it better?
Okay, and now for a very fun game that we have been so excited to play.
Yes.
We are ready to do an alignment chart for US Traitors Season 4, episodes 1 through 5. So, as you may know, if you've landed on our YouTube channel, or on our Spotify, or our Apple Podcasts, our podcast name is
Chaotic Good.
Chaotic Good, which is inspired by this square right here,
Yes.
Chaotic Good, because long story short, our favorite intersection of media, pulp culture, reality TV, you name it, is when it's chaotic and when it's good. That's our favorite area of exploring like the world in that lens. But we also love exploring the world in this alignment as well, from the access of chaos to law or good to evil.
Yes.
And we are ready to do it for the Traitors US Season 4, episodes 1 through 5. So I have my stack of notes of what I think the alignment should be, and Nina.
And I have my stack of what I think should be in the alignment chart.
So we're going to go through square by square, present our ideas, choose which one is the winner, and fill out the alignment chart for our weeks 1 and 2 of Traitors.
Oh my gosh, I'm so excited.
We are going to kick off with True Neutral.
Alrighty, so I'll start off with this one. sometimes I maybe overthink these charts, but I was really trying to think, what is a true neutral in this show? And to me, I believe the true neutral is the castle. Is the castle where they're at, right? It's a neutral space for everybody, and it kind of goes back to, oh yes, hi, over here, can you see it? Can you tell us the first time we're doing this? To me, it does feel it's a home base for everybody, right? That's where we all go after the challenges. That's where we're talking. That's where we're making alliances, talking strategy. But it kind of goes back also to what I brought up in the first part of this 2-part episodes, is that the castle to me is almost a bit too neutral. I want there to be more chaos. I want there to be more stuff happening with our castle. It is such a fun background. I love all the different rooms. I love looking at all the details all strewn throughout the castle. And I just feel like so far in the season, maybe it is coming up. It is just hasn't been utilized to the most that I think it could be. So
it could be more haunted. It could be more creepy, more clues, more evidence.
What would I give for something to actually be hidden in the knight statue that we brought up earlier when we were talking about fashion, for that to be something, for the portraiture that is around the castle, for there to be like hidden messages in them, for something to, I would love like a Moaning Myrtle moment, like they're walking by something and exactly they see something in the background move, or just something or maybe if things just slightly change. There was a challenge last season where that was the idea. They were in a room, the lights would go off,
and then something would change,
and then different items would change. I would love to see that happen, but as it stands at the moment, to me, the castle is just kind of whatever. So how about you, Allison? What do you think is a true neutral?
I have 2 options here.
Oh,
for most of them I have several options.
Oh my. Okay, then I'll be more prepared next time. I really was just like, I need to think of one. I just need to think of one thing.
Ooh. I was just like, I'm going to write off every idea I've got.
Yes. No.
Allison, the first one I've got, smoked salmon.
Oh my God.
Because if you guys have been watching the breakfast scenes, these people are obsessed with the smoked salmon. And that is actually, so they funny. Care more about they care more about if there's smoked salmon on the table than who was murdered last night. So that is my true neutral, smoked salmon. Okay. The next one I have is 3 cohesive traitors. And I say that because I just feel like they have the most like quick, easy chats on who to kill. They just are
probably.
They are
ever
so
in any
cohesive,
season.
so effective, so getting along. There's no conflict in the turret yet, and so my true neutral was 3 cohesive traitors.
Okay, so
out of the castle, smoked salmon and 3 cohesive traitors. What are we thinking?
So what I'm thinking is, I know when we first thought of this, I feel like we thought like, oh, we gotta like state our point, like we gotta fight for our option. But honestly, I love Allison's option, specifically the 3 cohesive traitors. I do find that you're so right. I do find it to be so neutral. When I think of their conversations in the turret, it is so like, okay, so what do y'all think? Oh yeah, that sounds good. Like you're right. There is 0 conflict, which I mean, so far it's helping them out. So it's not that they really maybe necessarily need it, but gosh, what would I give? And you know what? It's so funny how our true neutral has been like, this is what it is, but this is what I want from it. Mm-hmm. Like there is so much space for, I would love to see more talks between
So
the
are we going
traitors.
with 3 cohesive traitors?
Yes, also because salmon might show up in a different part of the chart.
Oh, okay. I look forward to see how many times we can bring up some salmon. Okay,
so our first, oh my goodness.
So that is true neutral. So now we are going to be going through from the top left corner all the way to the bottom right corner. So now we have our lawful good.
Lawful good.
I will start off this time. And okay, I'm just organizing my notes here. Okay, I have 2 options. Lawful good. Kristen Kish saying, I don't beg.
Ooh.
So when she's tied up to the tree,
So good.
possibly going to be get killed, they have they're blindfolded. And they have the last thing they can say and beg for their lives. And Kristen Kish says, "I don't beg.
I don't beg. I don't plead.
I don't plead. I don't do that in my life." And I thought that
Hot.
was so good, so lawfully good.
Yes.
Things we need to take into our own life. So that was mine for that. And then another one was Michael Rappaport finally being banished. Which he got banished by law.
That was very law.
They
Right.
voted, and he is officially out of this castle. So that was my
Yes.
other lawful good.
My lawful good for the chart was right. I was trying to think like what to me is just like this is so right. And to me, it's Alan's fashion. Alan's fashion this season. It's when I think of lawful good, it's just like that is the way it's supposed to be, and it feels so good. It feels so right. And to me, it's seeing Alan walk in every episode and every time just having my breath like taken away. And it just
win.
feels
That's
so,
lawful
you know,
good.
something that feels just so right to me. So I wrote down.
I
Alan's
do,
fashion.
yeah. So Nina wins Alan's fashion because I completely agree. It gives, honestly, there's so much darkness happening in the world, and I
Yeah.
think the reason why people love Traitors so much is
Yeah.
because of so much joy that Alan, as a host, brings to the show. Like, what would the show be
Yes.
without Alan Cummings? So, lawful good, Alan Cummings fashion, absolutely.
Yes.
So,
Next
now
up.
moving on to neutral good. How about you start, Nina?
Ooh, okay. So for neutral good, I have the one, the only, Lala.
Oh.
I have Lala. She is one of neutral. Why is she neutral good? I think because, I mean, sweetheart, baby.
And if you don't know who Lala is, it's Alan's dog.
It's Alan's dog that we see little like snippets of throughout the show, and who gets matching outfits.
Do you know
with
Lala's
Alan.
origin story?
Isn't she from like Costa Rica
Yep,
or
she's
something?
Alan rescued Lala from Costa Rica. So Lala is a little street dog from Costa Rica that has
Yes.
now found herself in the Scottish Highlands and is
Living
a
like
star.
a princess and is
is
a full-on star. I saw a clip from, I want to say CBS Sunday Mornings. I wonder if I sent this to you, where they talk, it's Alan talking about Lala, and he mentions that Lala is actually a very quiet dog. That's why she's so good on set, because she
Yeah.
really just like wears a little outfit, is you know, in her little throne, and she's just, you know, however long the shooting day is, she's good to go. But he mentioned that, you know, those little like yips or little like barks that we hear in the show, that's not Lala. That's how quiet she is. Alan
Yeah.
says that Lala gets dubbed
Wow.
by some other
the way
dog.
I wish, because I have three pugs, and they are so vocal. They have so much to say. I'm literally
Yes.
like in conversation or arguments with them on an hourly basis.
Yes.
But my
I wanna
neutral good is 3 berets at breakfast.
Oh my gosh. The 3 berets.
So at our latest breakfast in episode 5, we had not 1, not 2, but 3
3 berets.
contestants wearing berets at breakfast. And I'm asking you, has there ever been a time in your life
where you're
where
like,
there
this
are
is so
3
right.
berets at breakfast, at brunch, at dinner, at coffee? No, because we don't wear berets anymore, and it's sad.
Boo.
Berets are fun, and when you wear them,
Yes.
you've got a little hop in your step, a little twinkle in your toes.
Yeah, a little joie de vivre, a little je ne sais quoi.
So this one's tough.
Damn, this is a tough one.
3 berets at breakfast or Lala?
Oh my gosh. I think, gosh, I love me some Lala, but the 3 berets.
This is hyper-specific.
It feels so good. And it is hyper specific to
And
the
I
last
think-
couple of episodes.
I will
Lala
say
will probably be
Lala
back.
is amazing, and Lala will be back. And I will say it's like in
Yes.
every show we're gonna love the dog.
We are.
It's always there's
true.
always the neutral good as the dog, but for
Yes.
this specifically episodes 1 through 5,
5.
3 berets at breakfast.
Yes. Put it on there. Ooh, and next up we have our namesake.
Our
we have
namesake.
Chaotic Good.
Some could say the most important alignment on the chart.
Yeah, definitely to us. So this is kind of a pretty important little square for us.
This is quite the important square. So my contender, I have one.
I have one as well. You go first.
The conga line of
Oh
death.
my god.
So
So good.
this was Candace's sneaky move in episode 2, where they had to do a murder in plain sight, and they had to get everybody out of the kitchen. She had to have eyes on everybody, and the only person who could come up with such a wacky idea
and then make it work
and then pull it off
yes.
in a castle full of main character energy on their own path type of reality stars to rally the troops, you could say, and get everyone in a conga line except for Tiffany and Rob C. But she was so successful in this,
so good.
And so that's why I'm like, completely chaotic choice.
Like, does it, at the moment you're like, what are you gonna do? That doesn't make any sense. How are you gonna pull this off? This is wild. You're gonna be found. When we were watching this episode, I think we were both thinking like, so she's gonna get caught. Got it. Oh,
yeah,
okay,
or people are gonna be like, our first traitor
is
so suspicious. Like, what weirdo would start a conga line other than it's a traitor up to no good?
Yeah.
But she did not get caught. And so that is my contender for chaotic good.
My contender for chaotic good, and I really thought about this, and this is the one that stuck out. This was, I think, maybe when I was writing out my alignment chart, I tried to think of like, okay, what are the things that pop out to me in these episodes? And this, I think, was maybe the first one that I thought of, which is Fergus in the blood fountain drinking a Prosecco.
Oh, yeah.
Him just floating in his little floaty with his cutesy little glass, drinking a Prosecco, living the life while he's floating in a fountain of blood. This is one where I love Fergus so much. This is another one of these characteristics of this show that is so fun, so campy, and so random. It's one of those things where I'm like, is this important to the show? Like, do we really need this? No, like, we don't need this, but somehow it is added on, it's included, and it just makes me fall in love with this show even more. So that is why I love any mention of Fergus. Every time we see Fergus, I like clock it. I'm like, oh, there's my brother. There's my brother, Fergus. Is the beard real? Who is this guy? What's his backstory?
Literally, he has a dream job of mine.
Yeah,
so.
Truly.
So what will it be? Conga line of death or Fergus in the blood fountain drinking Prosecco?
Well, I do think mine is, I love Fergus, and I think his is so fun. I love that image of him. I gotta say, the conga line of death it's gonna go down in Traitor history. It really is.
I love the specificity of Nina's chaotic good.
Yeah.
But I feel like this is like, it truly influenced the season.
It really did.
And I feel like a conga line is never gonna work again.
No
one can. She did it the first time and the last time, because if anyone else starts a conga line,
not even a conga line, anybody else that's like, oh hey, let's like come over here, let's like do something over here. People from now on are going to be like hawks on that person. And also I feel like it cemented Candace as like she's gonna going down in Traitor history. She's gonna be known as one of like, I think maybe the best traitors ever.
She's really, really good.
And that cemented her spot in like the Hall of Fame of traitors for me. That did it for her. So Candace, this goes to you.
Candace is chaotic good.
Yes, she is.
So now we have lawful neutral.
Ooh, so to me,
I have two options here.
I have one. So to me, I'm thinking, okay, lawful neutral, right? I guess when I think of lawful, it's that feeling of like, okay, these are like, this is the way of things. This is how it goes. This as maybe not as it should be. It's just as it is.
As it is. That's a good way to think about it. Yeah.
And when I think of that, when I have that mindset, I think of the return of Rob's overalls. That just, when I saw that Rob Roush is going to be in this season of Traitors, one, I was shocked. I was like, what, that guy, the aloof guy from Love Island? Okay. And the second thought was, I wonder how soon we're going to see him in his overalls. Like,
so this is interesting because I have the return of Rob's overalls.
It's something else. In neutral evil. Oh my god. Well, let's see. Well, then I'm interested to hear what your options are, because
I kind of disagree. Like it's almost like my thinking of lawful neutral, Rob's overalls. I feel like something that's lawful neutral, it almost doesn't like make shockwaves. on like the
yes.
internet almost, and people
You're
being
right.
like,
you know what? And you know what it is? I think I wrote this before the internet blew up
because
over
you're just
Rob's
like,
overalls.
of course
yeah.
he's wearing the overalls, but now
Yes, to
everyone's
me, I'm like, oh my God, of course. Like, exactly. Of course he is. Like, thank you next.
Well,
It felt very
I'm
you next to me, but you're so right. The internet, since I like thought of these, has
it's anything but neutral.
lost their minds over this guy.
And I have some neutral
Almost.
evil Rob thoughts that we will get to. So my two options are so many blazers.
Oh, yes.
Because
yes.
I just have seen blazers done in every single way.
Yeah.
Oversized, covered in brooches, cut to the gods, fitted.
Yeah, with fur, different fabrics. Yeah,
tweed, everything. And I'm just like, it's getting to a point where I'm like, I want to see new shapes. And the thing is, it's like, I love blazers, but there's just so many of them. So I feel like just what is now, like, you don't even like get excited about it. It's just, it feels so like neutral, but also fine. So many blazers.
So many blazers. Get them out.
The next thing is Eric Nam's British accent.
Oh my God.
So he is like he's having these like bursts of like British accents, like, and we're entering the castle, and are we going to eat breakfast today? And it's just like he can't help himself. He's a little British fairy. A little British boy lives inside the K-pop star that is Eric Nam, and I just see that as awful neutral.
That is so funny to me. That almost fits more chaotic neutral because it is so like strange.
I agree with that. Yeah. So I'm gonna drop Eric Nam's British accent for that alignment, and
so between these two, since I think we know what it's gonna be. I think
blazers.
It's the blazers. Since the internet has lost their GD minds over Robin his overalls, like exactly. The overalls are anything but neutral now. So
for Nina,
I think
maybe neutral, but for the world.
Yes.
Thank you. Okay.
All right. Okay, so now we are going to chaotic neutral, which I did say, I'm like, I do think Eric Nam's Cumming British accent actually fits there really well.
It was a contender now. Yes. We can move it to there.
I think it's a pretty good contender. And for me, when I was trying to think of like exactly, I'm like something chaotic, but that maybe didn't hit as strong as they maybe thought, or maybe as we would like. It makes me think of the Secret Traitor, the role of the Secret Traitor, because it was one of those things where it did bring some chaos to us, to the viewers, but also to the castle. But then I felt like at the end, it was kind of like whatever. It was kind of this feeling of like, oh, okay, like that happened, and also maybe. And it also feels chaotic neutral to me because we got those first 3 episodes all in a row. Maybe I would have felt differently about how the Secret Traitor worked, but because we, binged it, because they dropped these 3 episodes on us all at once, maybe we couldn't really like marinate with that thought of the Secret Traitor and get us excited for it, hold us in suspense. It felt like it was a thing, and then it wasn't.
I agree with that too. And my like Secret Traitor alignment actually went into Lawful Evil.
Ooh.
Because, and I'll just give you a preview of that one. Mine was at the fact that a gamer was not selected for the Secret Traitor role made it Lawful Evil. But I also feel like because of how they chose Donna, it became a chaotic neutral. Yeah. My official chaotic neutral option was Johnny Weir falling into the lock.
Oh my God.
So Johnny Weir, especially the first 3 episodes, he fell into the lock. He tried to run into Rob Rosh's arms and have a Dirty Dancing like lift me up moment. That didn't happen the way he expected. He had the trying to get animal skulls in the marsh.
And not even having
did not work out that well.
Not even come back.
I felt like Johnny Weir in general had a very chaotic neutral episode, like especially in episodes 1 through 3, this binging that we've had, because he's brought a lot of like chaotic elements, but like nothing's really like coming together for him, you could say. So out of these 3, what are we thinking?
Oh, this is so tough. I mean, I do love the specificity of Eric's British accent.
Okay,
especially because our poor boy is being like put up for murder so many times.
Yeah.
I'm a little worried that maybe Eric isn't long for this world.
I do feel like the secret traitor deserves a box on the board.
And I will say not maybe not to toot my own horn, but I do have a strong I think I have a strong contender for lawful evil.
Okay, let's put secret traitor in chaotic neutral.
Yeah. Also, we made up this game. We can move stuff around. I feel like
we can. Yeah.
I was just thinking that because I'm also like, that could work, but because I really like my lawful evil, but maybe again, Allison and I did not talk about. What
I had another chaotic neutral. I don't think it's gonna be the one.
No, but I gotta hear.
But I just want to say, Monet is ectoplasm on these hoes. I just thought that was a very chaotic statement,
and it needed to be mentioned, and it needs to be remembered.
So there we go.
That's an option.
So now for lawful evil, I'll start because I already gave my preview for it. Yes. I have two options here. Donna is a secret traitor instead of a gamer. Mm-hmm. For the secret traitor twist, I really felt like a gamer being in that role. I would have loved to have seen Rob's sister Nino, maybe Tiffany, something like that. Someone who like can work in the shadows and feels very comfortable in that role and can also like play some mind games with the traitors that are actually in the turret. Yes. Whereas I feel like Donna came in feeling alone and nervous, and then she was stressed with this responsibility, and it made her feel more nervous. And I feel like it didn't work how we would have loved to have seen it on the show. So I feel like because it was like all like production's choices that caused this, that's why I'm calling it lawful evil. And then my other item was Tiffany's banishment.
Oh, God, because that was just pure evil.
That banishment hurt me to my core. Yeah. It was so tough to watch. I love you so much, Tiffany, and the fact that you got banished is lawful evil to me.
So kind of going off Tiffany's banishment, I personally felt when I thought of lawful evil, I thought of Robsie's murder. And I thought of it because did I want it to happen? Absolutely not. That's why it's evil. That's why that's the worst thing ever. But it's the sort of thing where I'm like, well, he was onto them. He was like, he called the plain sight, the murder in plain sight. He was the one at the round tables being like, y'all, we got to focus. Like Michael, he was the one to call out Michael and be like, you're either like the most like high level traitor out there and you're really messing with us, or you're a faithful and you're stopping us from having the conversations that we need to have.
Exactly.
You know, like Robsy is Robsy, so smart, such a good gamer, was so into the game, but unfortunately it was, if I have my traitor brain on, it was in their best interest to get him out because he was so smart. So that's why it feels lawful in the sense of like, I understand the traitors, like why they picked him. It makes sense to me, but I still am like so upset that
I will say to add on to that, because I do completely agree with you there, is another lawful evil element of his murder is that in seasons past, if there's a murder in plain sight, there's a way for the faithful to protect themselves. So he was like, I'm not going to accept your Skittles. I'm not going to get in the conga line. Like he was like trying to like dodge and swerve to save himself.
Exactly. And to save others was like, hey, Tiffany, don't do that.
Exactly.
Like, I'm watching out for you.
Production decided for the murder in plain sight to not have any ability for a faithful to be able to save themselves. They could have done the murder in such plain sight that they're like, we are killing Robsy and we are throwing it in the fire. And I still don't think he would have been able to even stop it if they even like literally were crazy and announced it and showed that they were the traitors. Like there was no way he could have saved himself. And I feel like that choice by production, lawful evil. So that is our lawful evil. This is 100%. Our lawful evil. Neutral evil is going to be good.
Oh my God. Okay.
Can I present mine?
Of course. Yes. You go.
I'm going to present mine at the same time, but I'm going to start with the neutral evil is how hot Rob is. Yeah. And I'm talking about Rob Roush. Because all of y'all are under his spell. Yeah. And if you really think about it, he's not really giving us anything. No. But that's his thing.
Y'all, that is his thing.
He's a mystery. He's quiet. Mm-hmm. He doesn't give you much, and that makes it so that you can project onto him whatever your wild, crazy fantasy is. Exactly. And we see through it. Yes. And he is an incredible traitor, but I feel like that his hotness is neutral evil because it's making also people like black out and not be able to think. And I paired that with the return of Rob's overalls.
I love it.
Because Johnny
Weir that we both literally, that is exactly like what we wrote, like the return of his overalls. Yes. I love this.
Because Johnny Weir was like, oh my gosh, I can't look at him, he's too hot. Yeah. It's making people like not be able to think.
Exactly. It's making viewers, even like TV viewers, like they're not thinking either. They're fully like, I love this man. Like they have fallen under his spell even through the celluloid. It's wild.
Yes.
That's how powerful he is. Those are, I love that's pretty much the same thing. Those two. And man, I thought mine was strong. I thought my thing was strong. And then she pulls this out. And that's why I love this alignment chart game so much. This is where the salmon was coming in for me. Yes. And I specifically wrote, who is taking all the salmon? That was my neutral evil of
who is taking all the salmon? They get to, whoever's late to breakfast is like, there's salmon left, right?
Oh, where's the salmon? Where's the salmon? Oh, so y'all forget, like,
y'all
people are getting
salmon,
upset about not having the salmon. So it was one of the, it felt notable to me. But I don't think there's denying Rob's power in all of this.
Oh my god. Yeah. Okay. Yep. Mm-hmm. Okay. Because I was just making sure I said all my. So okay. Out of these two, which one?
Ooh.
True. Or do we both?
I think they're one and the same, but you got to put both. I think you've got to put both because they truly are. They're connected.
The return of Rob's overalls because and how hot Rob is.
It's a return to us. It's a return to the Love Island fans. But again, to so many people, this is the first time they're witnessing the nude overalls, if you will. That's how we've been calling them.
Yeah.
The nude overalls with the cowboy boots look. It's the first time they're seeing it, and they're just completely entranced. So, oh yeah, that is complete neutral. You know what? I could even put just like Rob as like a neutral evil.
Rob is neutral evil, and I know internet. You might disagree.
They might come for us.
They might come for us, but I'm just like. Just wait with Rob.
Just freaking wait.
Just freaking wait.
Yeah.
Chaotic evil. Right. So this is our final square, and this is also what I would say. Chaotic good is my number one square of all time. Also our namesake to our own podcast. And then for me, number 2 is chaotic evil because. I love me some chaotic evil in reality TV too. So I have 3 options.
Oh my gosh. I peeked a little bit at maybe some of yours. So I wonder if we actually have like a similar one. Okay. So why don't you...
Okay.
Yeah, you've got more. So
I will start with one, and then Nina will start with one, and then I'll do one as well. Michael Rappaport eating from plate like Lucifer. Michael eating.
Allison. I put Michael eating. But by eating, I mean exactly that. I mean literally just holding the plate to his mouth and using the fork to just shovel as much food as he can.
It's quite disturbing. And during our recap, part 1, please listen to it. Listen. I said it reminded me of this fresco of how humans enter hell, and it's Lucifer eating them, and then Lucifer shits them out. And when you get shat out of Lucifer's bloody butthole, that is how you arrive in hell.
Yeah.
And Michael eating the plate looked like how Lucifer eats humans. So that was my chaotic evil. Also Nina's chaotic evil. So that might be the one. I will just offer up my additional ones.
I do still want to know the other ones. Yes. What
Colton as lead faithful. Ooh, and I say lead faithful in quotation marks because I feel like he's not my. And when I would say lead as in like controlling and like whipping votes and stuff, but not necessarily like my favorite faithful, not necessarily what I would say a good faithful, but he's definitely leading in ways, and I feel like some of his tactics and some of his targets have been chaotic and have skewed evil.
Yes.
In this last 5 episodes,
they definitely have. Okay, and your last,
and my last one is Eric, K-pop star, mishears a laugh.
Oh, those two almost feel like pretty close to me. Again, we were so upset by Tiffany's banishment, and
these are the two things that caused her banishment.
Yeah,
and I feel like especially when Tiffany was showing herself to be such a good faithful, I feel like making a plan, making strategies for steps 3, 4, 5 is a faithful mindset. Traitors love chaos. Traitors love confusion. She was trying to quiet the noise and come up with something for real. Right. Listen to our recap. We talk about it a lot. So yeah, this is what killed Tiffany, but I feel like let's put them both on.
Yeah, let's do it. It was, I mean, there was just no denying it. And I feel like just like how Rob's overalls are making the rounds on the internet, just like smoked salmon is making the rounds, Michael's eating habits this season. And also the way that production is focusing on that. Because, you know, everybody's eating in this castle. And, you know, there's plenty of footage of that. But production knows what they're doing. And they're like highlighting.
We also got Tom Sandoval's eating last season. That was also
extremely
in
chaotic
the realm,
evil.
In the realm of chaotic evil, chaotic neutral. So yeah, that is
my gosh, that's our chart
alignment for episodes 1 through 5. Lawful good, Alan's fashion. Neutral good, 3 berets at breakfast. Chaotic good, the conga line of death. Lawful neutral, so many blazers. True neutral, 3 cohesive traitors. Chaotic or true neutral, chaotic neutral, secret traitor. Lawful evil is Rob's sister Nina's murder. Neutral evil is the hotness of Rob and the return of the overalls. And chaotic evil is Michael Rappaport eating from a plate like Lucifer. So that is our alignment chart for the week. And thank you for tuning in. Hey there. So thank you so much for joining us for part 2 of our Traitors episodes 4 and 5 recap. We have covered so much in this recap. We really have. And we wanted to close it out with highlighting some of our listener comments and questions and feedback. And it really just means so much to hear from you guys. So if you want to join in add your own comment to the YouTube video, add your own comment to the Spotify podcast. You can also, guys, this is new. You can email us.
Yes.
At hi@chaoticgoodpod.com. If you email us, it is very likely we will read off your comment or question. So please send us an email. We would love that. We also, guys, we have a phone number too. So you could call and leave a voicemail and we will literally feature your voice on the podcast if you consent to it, of course. And I think that would be so fun. It would be literally you being on the podcast with us. Yes. So please give us a phone call at 706-389-0253. And I'll say it again. 706-389-0253. You can also text us at that number too. And we'll also receive the text message as well. So we really look forward to what you're thinking about Traitors. And if you feel like you have this take that no one else is seeing, or if you feel like you have... you want to add in your own take to ours, maybe in contradiction. We want to hear it. This is a conversation we want to have with all of you guys. So to kick things off, we have a note from one of my childhood friends, Therese. She said, I need, multiple E's, some traitor on traitor violence. Ooh. But it's gotta be Rinna and Candace because my boy Rob needs to stay on my TV as long as possible.
And what did we say? And what did we say about Rob's hotness, blinding people?
And what's funny is and she was like, and those overalls though. And I'm like, oh, you know that like he wore those on Love Island. And she's like, yeah, I know.
Yeah.
So she's watched all of Love Island.
And she's still like in it.
Like, I need this man on
That's
my TV.
That's how powerful this man is.
So she is calling for Rinna and Candace to turn on each other. Traitor on traitor violence. And I feel like, Therese, you're going to see traitor on traitor violence of Rob saying bye-bye to Lisa Rinna next episode. That's what I think.
I think so as well.
And I personally don't want Rinna and Candace to turn on each other.
Either. Why does it have to be the two ladies?
Why does it have to be the two housewives?
Yeah. Why? Because they're like known for fighting. It's like, oh, that makes the most sense. The two of them will fight. I want to see Rob sweat a little. I know Lisa's the one in trouble at the moment from what we've seen, but Candace, I'm gonna need you to not be persuaded by this Rob's beautiful eyes, and his chiseled chin, and his snake tattoos. I'm gonna need you to focus, because there might come a time in the future, as we continue this season, where you might have to turn on somebody, and I would love to see her turn on Rob. Because I think she's got the power, because she's also very powerful herself.
Yeah, she is. Yeah.
You know, no one has, we've mentioned, people have definitely mentioned Lisa's name. The hunk theory has been brought up. Rob has been kind of slightly mentioned, sort of, in a way, but not a single person has even peeped Candace's
as far as
name.
we know.
As far as we know.
Candace. So thank you, Tree, so much for adding that comment. Of course, you were like, I want him on our TV as long as possible. And we were like, what if he's not? But I also am really enjoying him on our TV. We just have lots to say about it. And he's an incredible traitor. He really is.
He has been a really good traitor. I'll give him that. Okay?
And then we've got Shane, hair salon owner, hairstylist herself.
Yes.
So she has amazing takes.
Yes.
She has gift of the gab herself. And she says, this needs to be addressed. And it is Michael Rappaport's eating. Yes. And she says, it's unhinged. I'd quote RuPaul, I don't remember eating corn, but this will live in my brain rent-free until my brain seeps out of my ears like that corn going down his gullet. So do you know the RuPaul quote? I don't remember eating corn.
I don't know that quote.
It's a quote from Carol Channing.
Okay.
Who is this Broadway star?
Oh, yes. Okay. Yes.
So
sorry, that took me a sec. I'm like, Carol Channing. I'm like, oh, right. Strawberries.
Okay. So
strawberries. That's my impression of her.
Was on Broadway doing a live performance. It was intermission, and her mic was still hot. It was on. She goes to the bathroom.
No.
And says, I don't remember eating corn.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
This woman has so much lore to her. I can't believe that.
And Shane says that there is a Carol Channing drag in of Bob in Carol Channing drag as well, saying that.
Oh, yes.
So Michael Rappaport shoveling corn down his gullet is making her think
I don't remember eating corn.
I don't remember eating corn, and it's unhinged and it's seeping out of her eyes, ears, and brain.
Yeah, it's an image that's gonna stick with me for a very long time, Shane. Also, yeah, I mean, it won our chaotic evil.
Then we also have a comment from our last YouTube recap, or a YouTube comment on last week's recap from Stephanie _ Mago, and she says, I don't think you guys are watching the UK version, but it was recorded before the US, and the reason why I bring this up is because it's kind of like the guinea pig, where we do the same challenges and twists that they did on their season. So the UK Traitor season, which I hear that the current one is really good.
I've heard the same thing.
So
okay.
I think maybe this week I might take a little peek.
Yeah.
I'm ready to peek into that across the
Would y'all be
pond.
interested? Do you want more of us crossover talking about that? Because you're right. I did hear that it's such an interesting way of pointing out that it's it is the guinea pig. It was done first, but how it's the same, even though it's coming out at the same time, but it's the same challenges.
They have the secret traitor element as well, and they did it.
I want to see that.
There is a little bit of differences there. So for instance, the secret traitor knew who the other traitors were in the castle, whereas Donna didn't know who the other traitors were. Yeah. And she says that because the banishment happening before the mission was always going to happen. So when Donna gets banished before they run their mission.
Oh, so that was always
going to happen. And it wasn't production trying to put Donna out of her misery, LOL, because that was our guess. That
was our guess, but also other people's theories. I saw that some other YouTubers, or maybe TikTokers, Instagram, Traitors fans that I love so much. They were also saying that was also, it was a theory that was going around, that they were like, oh, this was done on purpose to get Donna out, to just do a little fun little get the Swifties to watch Traitors and then quickly just keep going on about their day. I have no idea, but okay. So that actually was
following the sequence. So yeah, I think we need to take a peek into UK Traitors, especially this current season. And then another YouTube comment from last week that I wanted to address is from Miss Brown Sugar on YouTube, and she said that she had a friendly amendment to one of our key takeaways. One of the takeaways that I had, and she said Colton is not the leader or traitor hunter or whatever he deemed himself to be. He and NBC/Peacock are good at repeating that messaging. But in fact, it was the majority of the cast who called the called and ID'd the first booted traitor from Jump. So what she's saying is, so one of my takeaways from last week is we said, who are we loving? And I said I was loving Colton because I did enjoy a lot of his moments,
especially in the beginning
from episodes 1 through 3. And also I was commenting on Colton just on the show, not really beyond the show or anything like that. And I just felt like Miss Brown Sugar brought up a really good point because I go into a lot of like last week's recap on like what is the definition of a lead faithful or a traitor hunter, and I think like what I did a really good job of this week explaining is I'm not calling him like, I wouldn't call him a traitor hunter because he's not successfully getting traitors out of the castle other than Donna, but a lot of people thought Donna was the traitor. But he was misfiring a lot these episodes 4 and 5. He got our Tiffany out. And Miss Brown Sugar also made the point that it was a lot of the women who made the case for why Donna was most likely the traitor. And they
including our girl Natalie. She was right out the gate.
Candace.
True.
Tiffany, a lot of people. So I agree with you, and I just wanted to say thank you for explaining that. And also your comment was very detailed and went into a lot of elements into what people said and what really went into the banishment and all of that. And it really did help me look back on the episode in a different light, because I also realized how much bias you get when someone has correctly identified a traitor. So Donna was the traitor, and he was saying the Donna name very loudly. So I just made this immediate, like almost positive connection with him for getting out Donna. But it was actually a team effort, and it also wasn't, it's no longer top of his resume. There's a lot of other things that he's added to his resume on the season.
Good things, that
we don't necessarily agree with. So,
and also she brought up like how strong that narrative is. Like when someone calling themselves like, and I feel like the Bachelors in the past that we've brought up like also do it, but they do it themselves. It's not like someone calls them like, oh, you're our leader. Like, oh, you did so good with that. Like, I'm gonna follow you. It's fully just them calling themselves that, and like they're anointing themselves like lead faithful, lead traitor hunter. And it's interesting how as viewers and as I'm sure the people in the castle, it's so easy to just be like, okay, and just follow that and just be like, okay, that works. And how so often, I mean, in every single season, we just get swayed this certain way, and then we totally lose the plot on like how to get these traitors.
Part of it too is us getting like 3 episodes to start and trying to recap 3 episodes in entirety just felt like a really daunting piece of work. So I also feel like ideas that immediately came to surface, maybe because he claimed it himself, is what came to surface in my brain. But now give me another week, give me a few less episodes to recap, and I can really
marinate on these ideas. Marinate on what's going on, what these people are saying, what they're doing, right? Because also what they're saying and what they're doing, it doesn't always match up.
Exactly.
Doesn't always match up, people.
So those are our listener comments and feedback for Traitors episodes 1 through 5. And please send us an email, send us a voicemail, post a comment. We would love to feature on the podcast and talk it out. So thank you so much for your feedback, and thank you
for listening. Thanks for hanging out with us.
And we have done a monster amount of recapping. We've done a 2-part. So this was our fun one. We played some games. We talked about fashion. We did an alignment chart. It was so fun.
It was so silly,
And then our previous recap was all about the analysis, all about the deep dive.
All about the game.
If you have just been having fun talking about the fashion and playing the games with us, and you haven't listened to our first recap, part 1, do that if you're interested. And thank you so much for tuning in. And that is Chaotic Good.
See y'all.